Check out this next video and see how Dinesh, who's trying to hold a presentation at a college, and this woke heckler is trying to just shut him down. But Dinesh knows how to put her in her place. Check out how it happened.
Hold on, don't shout at me. Don't shout at me. No, you came voluntarily. Did I ask you to come? No, don't shout at me. I'm defending fascism. No, I'm exposing you as a fascist. Because do you realize, I'll tell you how. You asked me a question. Hold on. Are you familiar with the black shirts in Italy or the brown shirts in Germany? Do you realize that they would go to campuses, goons, and would stand in the back of the room, and when somebody tried to make an intelligent presentation and answer questions, they would shout them down, yell at them, try to intimidate them, and count as success if they could get the event canceled and the speaker threatened. But see, the problem is, sometimes you get speakers like me who are not scared of people like you. We recognize your frauds. I recognize that ultimately you are afraid of ideas. You're not willing to engage with me. Yes, you're afraid of ideas. You're not afraid of fascists. You think I pose a threat to you? I'm an immigrant. I came to America with nothing. What threat do I pose to you?
You promoted dangerous, violent ideas that kill millions of people.
I propose dangerous, violent ideas that kill people? Who have I killed?
And you look at capitalism. You are a part of
capitalism? Do you realize that Hitler's deadly opponent was capitalism? Have you read the Nazi 25-point platform? Let me give you a few themes from it. State control of the banks. Do you support that? No. State control of healthcare. Do you support that? State control of education. Do you support that? No. All right. What I'm trying to get at is the fascist ideology is one that is distinctly on the left. Whether or not you personally support it.
Not any political theory. Fascism is specifically on the right. It is talking about a race superior to another. You are not saying it's about the left has problems. The left has been co-opted.
All right, hold on. I don't look. In fairness, there's going to be plenty of time to engage you. But let me just say this. No movement that calls itself a national socialist movement is going to be on the right. And the idea that the fascists are right-wing because they support racial superiority, wait a minute. The guy who showed the Ku Klux Klan movie in the White House was Woodrow Wilson, a progressive Democrat. So progressivism was married to racism at the hip. So don't pretend it was a right-wing phenomenon. It wasn't.
Dinesh is he knows how to handle these hecklers that come to his lectures and just try to shut him down. And he's right. He goes, you are just trying to intimidate me. You're trying to be louder than me so that I will just shut up and walk away, or the school will just shut my presentation, my lecture down. He goes, but I'm not, intimidated by you. Good for him. Good for him. But, if you look at this girl who was trying to heckle him, she was just the way she kind of carried herself and the way with her hat, her glasses, and her posture. God, you can just see how much she is brainwashed. I loved that Dinesh gave an example when she was trying to say that conservatives are racist. When he gave the example about the KKK and how the movie was brought by a Democrat into Washington, and more and more of that should be coming out. More and more of all those, how the Democrats were huge supporters of the KKK, were the top political party who was really the racist, who wanted slavery to continue. All those, if the kids of today would just really do get their education and do their own research, they will learn that it is the Democratic Party that really supports racism. And look at today, what's happening, and how much everything that comes out of even the media is saying that everything that the conservatives say or do is declared racist. If everything is racist, nothing is racist. And Dinesh knew exactly how to put this girl in her place to show her that she was wrong. But of course, she's going to be stubborn and just hold her own values to it.